Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. Now we have successfully created the delete modal pop-up and the cancel button is working, and when I press outside it is working, and when I press escape key also it's working. Everything is working fine. Our model is ready. Now what we need to do is, so when I click on this delete button, I need to delete a particular node which I have clicked it. That is the main step we need to do it. So now when I click on the delete node, what I need to do, I need to get this particular note ID. So whatever the delete button I am pressing in whichever node, that note ID we need to have. So for that one, what we need to do is, so here we are having the delete node model. If you see here, so it doesn't have any delete note ID, right? So where this note ID is present, it is present in the single node where we are trying to open the delete node model. Now for this note ID, how we can do it? Where is this note ID is present? For us, it is present as a props note. So the entire note object is present. If you want, you can pass the entire note object as a props, or otherwise we need only the note ID, right? We can pass only the note ID. In order to pass the note ID, how you can send it? Note ID is equal to note.id. That's it. So here the colon we need to use. Why? Because so we are using the the variable, right? So for this reason we need to use the colon. So now we are passing the note ID as in props. In the delete note model, we need to capture that note ID. So here I can capture it by like this, and it is type should be of type string. So right now the ID is of type string, and this should be like this, and the required will be true. So here this is also important. Required is true. Fine. So we are passing the note ID as a props. Now the second thing what we need to do. So when you click on this delete button, so here I click dot prevent. There is no need to use the prevent. Delete node. So this is the method I need to use. Delete node. So this is the method. Now let's create this method. And here I can use constant delete node is equal to, let's do the console.log delete node. Let's see whether this one is firing or not. Now if I go into here, and if I go to the inspect element, and let's go to the console. Oh, what is this console? Yeah. And now let's refresh this page once again. Now if I click on this delete, now I will click on this delete. We are able to see that delete node is firing. The method is firing. Now in this method, what I need to do? I need to delete the node. So for deleting the node, how we need to do? We need to go to the node store. So in the store we need to delete it, right? In the node store we have a method that is nothing but delete node. Okay. In this delete node, this method we need to call this method so that the node will be automatically deleted. And the argument for this one, it is taking the note ID. Fine. Let's try to call that one. So if we go into here in the delete node, first in order to access the node store, we need to import the node store. Fine. Let's import from in the stores, right? Let's go outside store slash node store, and in this node store we need to import use node store. Fine. And here I can write it constant nodes store is equal to nodes store is equal to use nodes store. Okay. Now node store, for this one, if I go here node store, right? So we need to delete this one, node store dot delete node. So we have a method delete node, and we need to pass the note ID. So that is nothing but props dot note ID. So this time we need to have props dot note ID. Why? Because we have the props are present in the variable props, and dot note ID we need to access it. So fine. Or otherwise, before doing this one, let's console it and see whether the props dot note ID we are able to get it or not. Props dot note ID. Let's see. Me too. I am also having little bit of doubt. Most probably it will work. Just check. We'll check. Delete and click on the delete. We are able to get the ID 1. If I go to the ID 2 and click on delete, we are able to get the ID 2. So perfect. We are able to get the note ID. Now we can simply call this node store. Now we are sending the note ID. Let's see whether we are able to delete the note or not. Fine. If I try to refresh this page and delete, automatically the node has been deleted. So how it got if you try to see here, the model also got deleted, closed automatically. Why? Because the model is present inside the node, right? So the model is present inside the node. So that is the reason when you are trying to delete a single node, that single node along with its model, automatically it gets deleted. If I try to add something, add new node, and if I try to delete this one, delete, everything got deleted. So successfully we are able to delete node model. So now our complete nodes list is working fine. Adding a node, editing a node, I think, hope so, yeah, deleting a node, everything is working fine according to me. Now most of the concept is completed. Now it's time for us to jump onto the authentication thing. So we will try to create a login registration. How we can implement this one, login registration? For this one we will be using the Firebase. As we already know, in all our playlists we are using the Firebase, right? So we'll use this Firebase and we will try to implement the login authentication, and we will try to show the nodes which are needed for only for that logged in user. Okay, so for that logged in user only, we will be showing only the nodes that belongs to him. So those nodes only will show it. So like that we will try to see it. So now I will commit this all the code, entire code, in and video -93, create a new branch, video -93. Okay, now for this one, I have created, yeah, now delete nodes in the model. Okay, completed. Let's commit this code, and here I am publishing this branch. Fine, right? So now what I will try to do, so what I need to tell you is, so if you are having any doubts in this one, github.com/, so this is our GitHub repo link. Whoever may be having the doubts in this one, the GitHub thing, the project which I am trying to do, whoever may be having the doubts and all those things, so they can go to this project and they can refer the code, whatever the video you want to refer the code, you can refer this code and you can get the details from this one. So whoever may be having the doubt, so if they are following my project and they are doing this, they can refer to this code. That's it, guys. So hope you understood about this, all the nodes list and all those things. So these all the Vue.js, what we are trying to do, the project and all those things we are trying to implement using the using this composition API, not the options API. So many people are asking me in the comments that which Vue.js complete course I need to learn. So you can learn the Vue 3 complete course. That one is in the options API, and Vue 3, this one is also a Vue 3, but it is in the composition API. So you need to understand the difference between those two, options API and a composition API. So both are one and the same only. So both the things you can learn it. So Vue 3 options API, the first one, and Vue 3, this is the composition API, and the second one. So this is all about the thing which I want to explain you. Hope you understood about this one. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.